to another episode of Smiling Wellness Kitchen. It's been a while, and today is a special holiday edition because it is actually Thanksgiving Day. And I'm going to be making vegan lasagna with a cheesy cashew sauce. The cashews, about 1.5 cups in some water. I left plenty of water in there because they do plump up quite a bit. Make sure they're in here for about 2 hours or overnight, and that makes the cashew sauce better. So ta-da! I took a picture of all the ingredients, but just to take it through, we've got some lasagna noodles, cashews, we've got some nutritional yeast, love. We've got zucchini, some spaghetti sauce, spinach, lemon, salt and pepper, apple cider vinegar. We're gonna do the cashew sauce first. I soaked these for about 3 hours, so they're nice and soft. And literally, I'm gonna put them in here in my food processor. You can use a blender or whatever you like. I cut up some garlic. You can use garlic powder too. This is 1.5 cups of cashews. You can kind of make things up as you go. This is 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Oh, and I forgot to open this. This is apple cider vinegar. Surprisingly, the vinegar and the lemon juice sort of give it that sort of cultured cheese sort of flavor. And then I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here, and there's some pepper. And I'm going to put in some water and then come on back in a few seconds when I start the video over, and I'll show you how it all blended up. Hi, welcome back. So I blended up the cashew sauce. Now, I don't need it to be super crazy creamy because it's just gonna go in the lasagna. And it turned out great, by the way. I accidentally used a little bit too much apple cider vinegar, but it tastes delicious, so who cares, right? Okay, so that's just sitting there waiting with the other things when I put it together. And then I've got some pasta noodles, which is the lasagna noodles. Now I choose gluten-free just because there's plenty of other gluten that's in my Thanksgiving meal. And here we have a rolling boil of the water.
Rolling.
Keep the water rolling. And I'm just gonna put this in one by one. I've got a little oil in there so they don't stick together, and some salt. And I'm gonna cook this literally for 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put it on the towel. So come back in just a second. Okay, so I cooked the pasta noodles and they were right here in the sink, and I dug them out with this. But they're very hot, and if they're too cooked, they don't stay pliable like this, but they're just a little pre-cooked. Put a little sauce in the bottom. I literally put 2 layers of noodle, and then I'm gonna do, a bunch of these zucchini, and I'm gonna do a bunch of these zucchini, and I'm gonna do some sauce. I know, very high tech. It's kind of like kindergarten. And then I'm gonna put in some spinach, and we're gonna put in some cheese. And you literally, because it's a little gloppy, you just kind of gotta spread it around. There's probably a better way. I could probably put the cheese right on top of the pasta, but I can't be bothered for perfection right now. And then I'm gonna do it all over again.
Let's see it.
When it's all done.
Come on. Do another layer.
Okay.
Get those grubby hands in there.
So I don't have enough noodles for exacting worlds. So we're gonna do this, and we'll do like a skinny layer there, okay? I don't know where I'm at.
You're in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. Noodles, we're gonna put a little extra noodle there. Hi. So I kind of just threw some things in there. And you know what, it's lasagna. The layers don't have to be perfect. But you can have more pasta, you can have mushrooms, you can have onions, you can do whatever you want. I just kind of tuck the spinach in there. Sometimes I put some foil over it if it gets a little cooked. But it's gonna be delicious because it's gonna cook down. So I'm just gonna grab these and I'm gonna put them in the oven that I've already preheated to apparently 380. These are gonna cook for 1 hour. So I'll see you back later. Hi! Okay, so I took one out already. Here's the other one. This is after an hour of cooking, you know, and the spinach didn't get too crispy because I didn't have any tin foil. I thought I did. So there they are, and I'm going to let them cool off for a little bit. And guess what? We're having Thanksgiving on our smiley face plates because why not? So I'll show you the whole meal in a little bit. Okay, so I let it cool off for a little bit, and this is how it turned out. Boy, it might not look pretty, but gosh darn it if it isn't delicious. It is so, so good. Like I said, it doesn't look pretty, but it tastes amazing. And you can make it work however you like it with whatever ingredients suit you. So, happy Thanksgiving, happy festive eating.
Gobble, gobble.